Hello guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. So today we're going to be talking about Rosie Jean, who is a YouTuber that goes by the name Quirkyloversrosee. Okay, and this is a new woman, I suppose, who is declaring herself the new queen of Girl World, and she's doing a no eat out challenge for this month. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what she's all about.
Listen, I live in Florida. If you can hear my AC, I am sorry, but I am not sacrificing myself for my audio quality. I'm not doing it today. It is July 2nd as of recording this clip, and I want to do a little check-in to my first no eat out challenge vlog. Basically, I decided to go.
I wonder how much she weighs. She looks like a big girl. I wonder how much. Got a lot of weight in her face. So I'm gonna guess like 400, over 400. I'd say like 410, 420.
Go ahead and
it does depend on how tall she is, though.
Make it like a challenge to not eat out. Obviously, like, there's health benefits to do it, making that kind of decision. It encourages me with like my shopping choices and things like that to make better choices or whatever on most days. However, one of the ways that I cope when I'm trying to like not eat out to save money, because that's my main motivator for doing this challenge this month, because this is also.
So it says, I went on an ADHD style side tangent. I was going to say that I cook restaurant style and may show that in a vlog.
So a month where I'm trying to figure out moving and all of that, and which I'll get to in a second. I was already like kind of not eating out for a lot of June. Like, I definitely did, especially when I went on my little vacation, basically a gift of a trip. And so I didn't have to worry about all that. I think the last time I ate out was like literally June 29th. And I wanted to do a little clip right now because I just got back from my Grand Opal's house. She is just like one of just a lovely human. She's so kind and sweet, and she is like renovating her whole house, her and her daughter, and so they're like cleaning out all this stuff. And they said they wanted to give my mom specifically these table lamp things that they had like just bought, and now they don't have the space for. And my mom brought me along to see like what I could get, because I don't have like anything. Like almost everything back here is for me, because like I don't have anything for my own space at all. Like, I moved to Florida with what I could fit in 3 suitcases, so everything I currently own has been like worked up from the ground up. And so, you know, I'm just kind of getting to the space of, you know, trying to get my own place and everything. And yeah, it's a crazy time of year for me, for sure. And oh, side note, did I even mention I cut my hair last night? I went on Instagram live at like 3 o'clock in the morning and I cut my own hair. And listen, I am not a hairstylist.
I wonder why she moved.
But I kind of like it. I did like shorter framing pieces. And yeah, I tried to blend it. It's whatever.
It looks nice considering she cut it herself. And she's not like a professional. It looks nice.
I'm gonna let it kind of grow into itself. I think in a week I'm gonna really like it. I like it now, but I think I'm gonna really like it in like a week or two once it grows into itself a little bit more. And it tends to be what happens for me when I give myself haircuts. It was really hot today. I live in swampland that is Florida, and we were getting in the car and my mom was like, I want to go to Wendy's. And I'm like, oh shit. All right, Rosie, what are you gonna do? My mom doesn't eat out a lot, like, and she clearly just needed something to eat. And like, you know, I'm really hungry. Like, I woke up late today because I've been struggling with my sleep schedule. I woke up and like immediately got ready and left the house. I haven't eaten anything yet. She asked me if I want anything. She offered to pay for it, you guys. And all I got was a water. I deserve applause. I'm waiting.
Congrats.
Okay, thank you.
She seems to have a good sense of humor. She knows, you know, she doesn't seem as pretentious as Amber, at least.
But I got water because it's hot as balls. And I made sure that I still had snacks in my purse. I dropped my hair clip on the ground. God damn it. And where's the other one? There's a specific snack I want. This one. I have this left over from the airport. These are pretty good. I love honey cashews. These are so overpriced, but they're good for what they are. And then I had these and this. I really like these. They're a little unique. I don't know if I'm gonna buy them again because of the cost, but I'm gonna eat my snack. I'm gonna go to my favorite place to shop. It's just like cute little like produce shop, basically. Kind of like a farmer, not a farmer's market, kind of like a produce stand, but like an actual store.
Like kind of like a Whole Foods kind of thing.
And I go there all the time.
Or like a Holland and Barrett's kind of thing.
If you've been following me for a minute, you know about it. I'm really proud of myself. That's a decision I don't ever normally make. I had an opportunity for free Wendy's, and I turned it down. That's a moment for me, to be honest with you. So, later. I don't even see a worker right now, but I'm at my favorite store right now. It's this awesome, like, produce shop.
Is that kind of like where Foodie went to, with like the fresh fruits and veg and herbs and things like that?
Like, no one's here right now, which is like my favorite part. So I'm still whispering anyway, because this is gonna literally look like I'm talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, oh sweet, strawberries on sale too for $3. Sometimes they're $1 a pound, by the way.
So I wonder, is this a proper diet plan that she's going on, or is it just, just lessening the takeout bit by bit, and then she's gonna go on a diet, I wonder? Okay guys, I might skip this part. Here we go.
Is aware of, the...
Okay guys, I just skipped that part and just went straight back onto her, speaking.
The intense amount of heat going on in the world right now and everything, and living in Florida, the heat's always intense this time of year, right? There we go. Let's get a little sunlight going. Between walking around in the heat to, help put some of the stuff in the car and just being in the heat for any period of time, being me.
I wonder, does she live by herself, or does she have a partner, or is she currently living with family right now because of her living situation?
And honestly, I ended up sitting in the van for over an hour on a phone call with a dear friend of mine, and I was fighting nausea. I was fighting exhaustion. I had eaten, I was hydrated. It was just, I honestly think I'm concerned it might be a byproduct of a medication. So I've got the stuff sitting on the table, and I'm going to do a haul. But I want to be vulnerable and honest and talk about how overstimulated I got and just how not good I feel, to the point that I finally just let myself have a little meltdown moment, cried and stemmed and stuff. I'm super neurodivergent. And so, in fact, this is actually not helping. So that's one of the things I do is I come into a dark room, and I'm cool with this because it's enough to see. In fact, I need to put something in front of this curtain because this is hurting my eyes more. And I don't feel good right now. I feel really, really not good. And I know it's temporary. This is just kind of me. And, I want to vlog my life a little bit. And so, Probably not every day.
The lighting, Rosie, the lighting. We need lighting in this room.
But this is my process. I have to take an additional break. I went shopping. I'm really in a lot of pain, and I think
Oh my God, I can barely see you, Rosie. Yeah, I can barely see you.
it's the chronic
Oh my goodness.
pain is exacerbated by heat and stuff, and so like I'm probably not leaving the house again for a hot minute, because except to like go outside and work out in the backyard and stuff, probably at night.
She works out?
Because this heat drained my soul. Hopefully I won't look so ill like I do right now. The lighting is low, but you can see my eyes look sunken in, and
We can't see anything, Rosie. It's literally pitch black in this room.
I slept last night, so I don't know, man. I don't feel good. So, welcome to chronic invisible disabilities, am I right? Hi, y'all.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my Lord. Oh God.
I got in the door about 7:45. My phone stand doesn't like to stay high, so this is the angle you get, as you just saw.
Oh my God.
It is
Rosie.
currently 12:26.
No, Rosie, no. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you age restricted this, because oh my God.
I am currently, I think I mentioned in the previous video, on short-term disability, for a lot of the stuff that I've already talked about, and so I am in so much pain. So it's been
The audio quality's gone a little bit low.
that long, and I haven't actually had a proper meal. I had like the snacks earlier, and like between then and now I've had like white cheddar popcorn. So I'm definitely and an apple from this grocery haul. I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor about my new medicine. May have sun sensitivity. I know I'm just sensitive to heat, period, and I'm also fat, so it doesn't do me well. But I felt literally
I like the fact that she can laugh at herself.
so ill, like being out in the heat, because I was out and about, like walking a lot when we were looking things in the garage, we were moving things back and forth from the van. I tried to help as much as I could. I have a bit of a grocery haul here, and I got a couple like treats.
Rosie, you're gonna have to pull the dress up. You are literally like bursting out here, Rosie.
Things, and I'm kind of sad because like the one treat thing I got, because this place is mainly a produce store, so most of this haul is produce.
I think I'm gonna censor it because it's a lot of skin,
Was they have these like candied dried fruits, and the pineapple is really, really tasty, but like a single slice, like a whole slice of it is like so sweet for me that it's just like too much. So I saw these and they were smaller, and I was like, oh, this might be good. I did try one of these in the car, and I had to literally spit it out the window. It's actually disgusting, and it's so disappointing. Like I don't know what universe someone would enjoy this, to be honest with you. So that sucks.
Is that kiwi?
$5 down the drain. And this is one of my favorite products that I get, and I always buy one, because I love to just make like a little gnocchi dish that I throw together. This is something I started doing more recently on Instagram, but it's become like habitual at this point. Like every time I go, I buy.
It's funny, with the fan on, the audio was so much better in her car than it is in this apartment.
One, because if you've had gnocchi, you get it. They're fucking phenomenal. And then this was like another treat thing I got, / I'm interested in it, and like I'm curious what I could make with this, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like the honey cinnamon thing. Actually, this itself has like no added sugars at all, so you're supposed to like sweeten it up. So I was thinking like I could do savory things with this, and I was just curious. Like it's just I've never seen a brand like this. They have a lot of like different cuisine style stuff, and so I'm not sure what this would technically be, or if it's just like a random product that they carry. And then I saw these and I thought I would just grab them for food storage, and because I've kind of been struggling, and now that I'm doing the no eat out,
it's just so, like, the haul is fine, but it's so X-rated. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this.
challenge, I just want something really quick and easy to make. So
Keep the food right in front of your chest, please.
2 for $3. So
Oh my god, Rosie, the fat, like, oh my god.
it's like strawberry time in Florida, or it was at least last month. It's nothing from here. It's just simple produce. I got 2 gigantic sweet potatoes. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. I think I'll just maybe Google some recipes. I might just bake them and just kind of go from there, because I don't normally eat sweet potato like that, but I like sweet potato, like especially sweet potato fries, right? So I'm just kind of curious to see like what I can do, or like what I can eat it with, and I'm wanting to experiment more this month during the challenge. And then yeah, I got my apples. Just put these over here. I already have some carrots in the fridge, but I bought more because I think I might just like make a big pan of my roasted honey carrots, which I've been reducing the amount of honey I used to use. But I have like a recipe that I kind of do involving honey and ranch powder and other seasonings. There we go. And then of course I got my fresh green beans. I love making my like my bacon ham green beans. And maybe that's something I'll just like show you guys on here on YouTube for people who haven't watched my Instagram stories. Yeah, I might need to also flash freeze these like right now, because the cool thing about this place is they do these like reduced bags of produce. So this is $2, and I think they sell them for like $1.99, $2.99 each or something, because prices of bell peppers are fucking insane nowadays. So I got 2 bags, and because these look like in really good shape, because sometimes the food in these bags are low-key rotting a little. And then also I just reduced, this was $2 for all these giant potatoes.
All of that looks super healthy.
So depending on how much chopped carrots I yield, I normally like to make roasted potatoes and carrots like together. I like that combo with my seasoning, and like broccoli stems great in it too. And then I got a little treat. I have not really tried passion fruit before like this. I don't know much about it. Apparently the red is sweeter. They only had 2 red ones left and a bunch of yellow ones, which meant probably a bunch of people were buying the reds, right? So I grabbed just one because it's like $6 a pound.
Wow.
Like, just this was over $1. I got pretty much everything I showed you for $60. It's this really awesome local shop. I showed you the footage earlier. It's seriously one of my favorite places. It's less overwhelming to me. I hate going to Walmart, like sensory wise, and of course, I don't enjoy walking around all that much in the vibe that is Walmart in Florida.
Okay, how does Amberlynn feel about that?
Crazy.
What's the first of all, what's the Walmart vibe? What's the vibe?
And especially, I guess, someone like me, I don't know. I tend to like end up in really bizarre interactions with people in life, but in Florida, like, bump that up to fucking 10 for fucking real, man. So this is like,
I'd like to see those bizarre interactions, because Amber says that she has interactions, but I think she makes some of those up. And do you remember, like, on the last one, she had like that interaction with the cashier or whatever? Sometimes I think she makes these up, so it'd be nice to see how Rosie Jean goes about day to day interacting with weird people in Florida. I'd like to see that.
the biggest splurge. This is a pink pineapple. Ah, it already smells like I hope this just smells ripe and not rotting. I'm really paranoid about that, so I'm actually gonna cut this tonight for sure, just to be on the safe side, because I paid $8 for that. $8, but it's like a genetically modified pineapple to make it pink and more sweet. And I love this brand of stuff. I got this because I'm running low on the one I have in my fridge. It's just garlic puree with olive oil, very simple. I love the texture. It's way better to me than chunky garlic, and it's like, obviously it's super smooth in sauces, and I don't have to worry about using like a big heavy blender or anything. And then this is my mango for tonight. Look how pretty it is. Stunning, gorge, we love. And then they had mangoes 3 for $2 right now. They're really unripe, so I'm gonna wait for them to ripen, which is really good because I also got something else to wait to ripen, which are the bananas, because they had none that were like ready to go. It is much later o'clock. I'm in the middle slicing up this pink pineapple, but it smells really good, except there are a couple spots that are like
Sorry guys, yeah, I'm gonna have to censor this out. Yeah, there's a lot of skin, more skin than I thought I would see today.
I think a little too ripe, so I don't eat those spots. So I keep having to like smell it, because for the most part it smells pretty good, but there's like 1 or 2 spots I was like so I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss them because it's so ripe.
Sorry guys about the volume, by the way. I'm at full volume, but it is still quite low. Apologies.
And I'm so excited to try this, to be honest with you. Helena at the market, I love her. She was saying that she feels like it's generally better room temp because it's juicier. I was like, ooh, good tip, thank you. I think this is another potential bad spot. Let me sniff test. Okay, I think I got the bad spot. I'm not smelling that rotting. There was a little bit of a rotting smell, so this is gonna need to get eaten like ASAP. Yeah, it smells great. Awesome. All right, let's roast her. Get her cut. Dude, this is so pink. Like, I've seen other people cutting into these and it's like a pretty light pink. This is almost watermelon pink. Like, okay. I'm excited. I love pineapple, man. Do a little taste test. I mean, it's delicious. It's less acidic. So if you don't enjoy pineapple because it like hurts your mouth, this is like so ripe and sweet that it's like not acidic. Oh my goodness, this is truly nature's candy. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky for it being my
Nature's
first
candy.
pineapple. For the price, it's definitely worth trying, which is exactly what Helena told me. She said it's definitely worth the try, for sure. I don't think so it'd be like a habitual buy, you know what I'm saying? But for an $8 pineapple, to me, that's like my special treat instead of going out to eat.
Wow, that was $8.
You know, some takeout.
Whoa.
Or whatever.
Was it because it's pink?
Like, this is my treat, and I'm very happy with my selection, to say the least. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is genuinely so tasty. Like, I've eaten this much pineapple already. My mouth's not hurting. So I low-key kind of like the burn a little bit. I'm gonna go grab something to put the rest of this away and wash his hand and hopefully go to bed sometime in the near future. Okay, so I just wanted to make one thing very clear before I move into like acknowledging the reactions about my hair. I went live at like 3 o'clock in the morning. The live is saved over on my Instagram. You can, go follow me over. Quirkyloversrosee Instagram. Like, subscribe, all that shit. I guess, if you feel it. But I went live 3 o'clock in the morning, air fried some mozzarella sticks, and cut my hair. And you can already see like how much better my curl pattern is. I just had a lot of dead hair. I had really long hair, which I actually hadn't had hair that long in years. I was just prolonging cutting my own hair again because it had been a while. And so this is actually kind of like what my normal cut looks like, except normally I don't go this short on the framing pieces. That was low-key a little bit of an ad.
It looks fine. I mean, personally, I think she looks great with short hair. I would have liked to see, can we see a before and after? But I think she looks great with short hair. I think short hair really suits her face.
Accident. But this is more so what I look like. So I want to make it super fucking clear that I did not cut my hair after the first reaction video when people were comparing me to Amberlynn Reed. I will acknowledge my opinions of Girl World and everything.
Well, Amber's got super long hair, but she's never cut her hair that short. Do you remember that infamous quote about short hair? And then the camera panned to Becky. Do you remember like how she didn't like short hair for round faces, despite the fact that she was sitting next to her long-term girlfriend with short hair? Okay. So yeah, Amberlynn would never go this short. I think Amber's hair is like her pride and her crown and her pride and glory, and I don't think she would ever cut it that short. But it would be nice to see Amber with short hair, but I don't think she would ever go as short as Rosie has done here.
In my Q&A, I'm going to film either tonight out in a nighttime pool video or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet because of lighting and stuff, and I don't own a really good lighting source to bring out to the pool with me at night yet. That might be something I actually prioritize now that this is going on. And because of BBQ Chicken and because of No Madness Life, specifically her live stream and like the love bomb that happened, like I literally, like you guys, okay, so it's the next day from this vlog. It's July 3rd. And I was doing my IOP for my intensive outpatient for the programs that I need to be doing right now, and I was like getting into the
she's in an outpatient program for what, I wonder?
Literally the virtual session when I like checked my phone. I was like, oh, because I'm like obsessively checking the comments, refreshing, and every time I get a new one I'm like, yeah, look, a new comment, and I see, oh, new stuff. Why am I scrolling so much? What's happening? Who's this? What's going on? Oh god, my heart was like pounding. I was like freaking out a little bit. And I was like about to cry because I was like, what's happening? What do you mean? Where are these subscribers coming from? What's happening? And then I won't even lie to you guys. I definitely didn't pay attention to the first hour of my IOP while other people were talking. I just had both playing at the same time. Was that the smartest move? I don't know. But I did pay attention to the rest of the session. And then I did my own, and the session was fine, and I got to know the therapist because I switched groups. So it was a new one. Side tangent. Anyway, point is, I just really wanted to thank these creators because, I wasn't upset by the first one. I mentioned this on Instagram where I was like, oh, I didn't quite get it. I thought it was going to be more of a reaction style. This didn't seem very transformative, but I was cool with it because it's exposure. It's getting my name out there and putting my channel in front of other.
Oh, I'm very. She's officially the anti-Amberlynn. She says I'm very anti-abusing copyright striking. Is that like a dig at Amber for going after apathetic facts as much as she has? Amber, by the way, you should be ashamed. But that's got to be a dig at Amber, right? Because Amber has continuously gone after reaction channels, but deliberately targeted apathetic facts to try to take her off the platform. So yeah, well, it's good that Rosie is not like that at all. She's literally the anti-Amber. That's so funny.
And I felt like that channel,
but it's also a good thing that she knows what the content channels do and she's okay with it.
Was really respectful towards me and like giving me a chance and not just being like, oh, ALR 2.0, because that's not who I am. That's never who I'm gonna
Please God, we hope you're not, Rosie.
be.
With the girl world is already going through enough with just one Amberlynn.
In terms of content, I'm not disparaging her when I say that. I want to make that very clear. But in terms of content and stuff, that's not my direction. But obviously, I'm aware of her. I'm actually a big Zachary Michael fan. So take for that.
Who isn't a big Zachary Michael fan? I think most of us in Girl World are. He's the most popular content creator. He's at the top of Girl World right now.
What you will.
We're all a Zachary Michael fan club over here, I think.
But I just, and again, I plan to address all of this more so, but I didn't want to upload this next vlog without acknowledging you guys, saying hello, thank you for subscribing and the encouragement and understanding, the, like, listening to the nuance of my journey and still being open to it and understanding this is not a weight loss channel, and that's not the goal here, and that this is a journey, this is a process that is multifaceted. And my biggest goal is actually getting my autism diagnosis, for real, because once I get that, that's gonna open up, I think, a lot for me internally, emotionally, mentally, and because not everyone gets access to that kind of stuff when they're a kid, especially women my age.
That's true.
So that's stuff I really want to explore here. And there's a lot of confusion and questions because I'm brand new. There's a lot to know about me in terms of YouTube. If you've never experienced me on Instagram or my life, I'm also a much more healed version of myself than who I was when I went through a bunch of stuff on the internet in 2015. So when I talk about a colorful internet history, I don't mean like...
Well, anybody watching, guys, what did she go through in 2015? Anybody?
That I'm out there like causing shit and doing shit like that. What I mean is I've been through some stuff and I've had some things happen to me. I've also definitely been bullheaded. I've definitely been imperfect. I've definitely, operated in ways that I wish I had not done.
You will never hear Amber say that ever. Let's replay that. Let's replay.
Bullheaded. I've definitely been imperfect. I've definitely, operated in ways that I wish I had not done.
You will never hear Amber say that she regrets the way that she behaves. Never. Amber always tries to justify her shitty behaviour. She never takes a step back and says, you know what? Maybe I could have handled that differently. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken to Becky that way. Maybe I shouldn't have treated Destiny that way. Maybe I should have been a little bit more grateful to Crystal's parents. She never looks back and reflects on herself at all. So it's nice to see Rosie do that.
And if that ever gets brought up, I will be transparent and honest about that. So that's kind of all I meant by all that stuff in the first video, because I've been reading comments. I've been, like I mentioned, I'm currently on short-term disability from my full-time job, and so I have a lot of free time right now that I may not have in the future, which is why this
I wonder what her previous job was.
Starting this whole journey now was the right call for me, and I'm glad that it happened. So anyway, all of that to say, hi, hello, thank you. I am a rambler, and I just couldn't, not...
Right, regarding barbecue chicken, we talked in DMs, and I appreciate them as a person, and that they took the time to react to me.
Address you guys, and just remember, if you want to kind of see my day-to-day small updates,
No Madness, which is another creator. Seriously, I almost cried more than once as I watched your reaction. You are so not what I expected from Girl World, and made me see there is such a great non-fat phobic sector of the audience that just wants to vibe and have fun, be real, and allow space to experience someone's unique journey. Heart emoji.
Me talking about this, that, or whatever. I do post on my Instagram stories very regularly, and that's kind of like where most of my like internet stay is. So definitely follow me there if you're interested. Other than that, thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so I'm going to take a look at her Instagram. Okay, guys, so that is Quirkyloversrosee. She seems quite fun. She seems nice. She seems realistic. So this appears to be more of a life vlog than a weight loss vlog. So I'll be checking and doing more videos to see how this goes for her and what she's really like. I also may be checking her Instagram as well, because it seems like a lot of her stuff also goes on Instagram. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.